it's your my GH Queens season 3 reunion no part 1, right? And I hear say part 2 bed dropping yakopon yaduma ochina 3rd of December. But before part 2 drops, let's go into part 1 because listen, after watching part 1 and everything that happened in part 1, I have declared that I am Team Kalby. I know our captain Kalby let us down numerous times, right? But I am Team Kalby, and I declare it with my full chest. I have Gossip 24. Message so me a subscribe button so no click about notification icon so. Now follow your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter at gossip24.com, any Gossip24 TV. In fact, this microphone is going to block our Team Kalby, so let's do it this way. But let's follow here. What I say? Because listen, I watched the reunion episode 1. Some more release the man can journey and a breakdown of from episode 1 to 10 of season 3 of GH Queens. So this is part 1 of the reunion, right? And the whole show kicked off with Kalby about Nadamfo, my cute. So Phyllis say my cute and you're real to no Kalby, said yeah, my cute and kind of crabby and channel my cute misled her. And I'm like, okay, finally our captain is waking up.
Talking about
my cute or me?
I thought it was talking about my cute.
A little bit of both, it seems. A little bit of both.
So yes, my cute didn't do well because when he went outside to see Yvonne, at the time Yvonne left the table, he said something else. And then when he came to me also, he was saying something else. So I felt like he wasn't being truthful enough. He wasn't being transparent enough. And I'm not the kind of friend that would entertain certain things like that. So I just, we don't have any issue.
At that moment, I noticed something and not if your door air try say obey, right? It was as if say if your door instigating.
I just feel like he should
You guys do have issues. My cutes, I saw my cute at my friend's restaurant, I think like 3 weeks ago. And my cute and I were not friends, but obviously he felt like he wants to express himself to the whole world. And he was telling me that he don't fuck with you, he don't talk to you, you're a fake ass bitch, blah, blah. But obviously it's not my business, I didn't want to hear it. So it's like, you handle that.
And Kalby's response, and they say, oh, I'm not going to give you a fuck. I'll give you a fuck about the, forgive my language, maybe kids are watching it. I'll give you a fuck about the my cute.
So if you don't fuck with me, I don't also fuck with you. Right. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't give 2 fucks about you. If you have issue with me, I don't have issue with you. On a normal day when I wake up, I have a lot of schedules. Like I have so many things to do.
I know they were trying to make it look like, so Kalby felt intimidated. Now remember, say, in my breakdown from episode 1 to 10 of GH Queens season 3, make a say, time Djifah Remuno, I noticed Kalby ne action say a change kakra. Time Coco Trace Remuno, I noticed a change kakra, right? So I thought say be a Kalby no nebi of Phyllis said in confound on your mote hono. And Kalby said debi no Phyllis said my cute rather and they miss it because I smell my cute catching no and the man reacted.
The things my cute told me, that was how I reacted so fast. Because how am I on the table telling me you are not cool with Yvonne and Yvonne is da 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 and then the next minute you are all giggling and laughing with Yvonne. I got upset. Right. Not because I was intimidated. Right. Nobody intimidates me. But the fact that I was
that's the reason.
The fact that I was saying all those things, I was so quiet because I tried to play with Yvonne. I don't know if she got the joke. I was trying to play with Yvonne and then she wasn't getting the joke. So I had to keep quiet. Then my kid started playing with it. So I was just quiet. The whole time they were asking me, are you okay? Are you okay? I was okay. I was enjoying my moment. I was at peace with myself. I was happy. But for the fact that I'm seeing the two, like, I was kind of off because how do you tell me something like this and then the next thing you are just.
And I'm like, okay, why did you react? And I can't be baby experience. Oh, now my cute, I can confirm once a match channel. Now remember my cute and Wesley Casey, very cool. But Kalby chan, now my cute, I can some channel for Wesley Casey. Likewise, Yvonne, I can some channel for Yvonne. It's your moves. How am my cute Yvonne really to know? I said, Masa, any pay when someone okay.
And that's not just it. You said so many things about Wesley and shit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna keep quiet anymore because I've been quiet enough for people to like paint me like black. I've been very quiet. And then right now, I just want to tell my cute that if you don't like me, I also don't like you because I have been there for you. Ever since I got to know my cute, I have been there for him. Like anybody that comes to attacks my cute, I make sure that I attack the person directly. Right. So then me attacking your opponent, then you are still cool with the same people makes me feel like the bad guy.
Would you say then
Girl,
that?
The energy was.
Would you
off
say
from the
that
beginning.
my
Now
cute
you
then
know
was
why.
being fake?
He's so fake. He's so fake. Everybody he works with, he has an issue with the person one way or the other.
Girl,
And he doesn't say it to them. Like, just say it.
Because of
just say it to them.
something.
Like, let them know that you know what you did. I'm very plain. I like to tell you how my feeling. I'll just tell you straight. You know what you did this. I didn't like it. Blah, blah, blah. If you don't like me, that is it.
Yeah.
You understand? But I won't just sit somewhere and say it at your back. I don't do that.
Right.
I'll just tell you as it is, and that's it.
Efia, how did you feel?
I think so the mic is blocking our Team Kalby thing, so we have to switch them. We have to change the game. Now listen, I want to know. Kalby aka sanse mi newie no. And on babeji efi odo ni comment efi odo si wo dey. Only say my cute no nye relevant sir.
Any kind of peace because there's no beef. He's not important enough to have beef with.
Okay.
For me to have beef with someone, like, also important. He's not important to me. So like I understood where Kalby was coming from, but I just feel like, bro, like my cute is a nobody.
And then Cookie also belittled my cute. What you say? My cute no know about TikTok. Ababe can't TikTokers no. Now it's a Cookie share my cute new opinions. And I don't know say if the one that my cute share on TikTok no. Eka the Cookie can was them one.
GH Queens.
Na mo TikTok sana mo motie. Ana TikTok na mo say mo nko na mutumi di phone si na mo kaka ma adwo ho. I feel like some of you think that mo nko na mutumi di phone etimi na ma bobo ma adwen a kire. It's about GH Queens. Watch the GH Queens episode 1, 2, 3. You should know what I'm talking about. For some people telling me I didn't know my job description. Mystery, Papa. Now, I just want people to like experience what I experienced. Now, I feel what about internet? No, so as a young boy, I made it so. 2017, young boy, I made it so. I lost my mom. I'm trying to hustle in school, pay my fees, pay my hostel fee by myself. Now, celebrity be who knows say he want to, or person who he want to work with you, or person who as a PA. But bet you I come monthly. But because when you say you feel like, oh, as a young boy, open time, also baby, you want to do something. Somebody has given you an offer that I bet you I come monthly. Won't you accept the offer? I took this offer thinking that what I was gonna be paid every month. First month no pay, second month no pay, third month no pay. Just it became a norm. So right now I quite say me kwa near my Uber transport like transfer 200, 100, 200, 100. My highest pay or my highest Uber transfer I got was 500 Ghana cedis, which I will never forget. And it was is it Bed Planet? Yes, Bed Planet. I took some models for Ifya. I mean the models will come if you're and you crap on a 500 no. At the far about and Camina. So I'm like people asking me I didn't know my job. My job description was to assist her. As a PA, I was supposed to assist her. Me and the hairstylist, that me the nature who no team. Me I say me call if you call you the man in the one my board them up.
Because Cookie say my cute new opinions they are irrelevant, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I don't really want to talk about him because my cute was never my friend. He's not someone that holds any relevance in my life in any way. So I don't think about my cute. I don't care about him in any way. So yeah, his opinions are trash, and that's just it.
Okay. Cookie, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you stay tuned to the show. Ladies, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to unpack one of the hottest topics this entire season.
And your opinions here trash. And I'm like, listen, let's move away from my cutes. And truly, they moved away from my cute. But I didn't expect, said the switch will get to Jifa. And that explains why in here, Yvonne, Echo Live, last week, our TikTok, so no, or can I say, Ghana for Betsy as here, the entire Djifah Buefu. And I'm like, okay, Djifah Buefu, based on what?
You guys will find out the reason Djifah was vexed. Because do you know what it would take for Djifah to be vexed? That lady is such a sweet lady. Like, she's so gracious. So, and she's not toxic at all. Like, let me just speak for myself. Djifah and I's friendship has started off on a healthy note, like very healthy note. And I don't think any of us wants an unhealthy friendship, considering that we are too old for that. Please, Nobody wants any unhealthy friendship.
And Jifa Buefu Yeni now estimate from a conversation and as an exchange and that happened between Yvonne and a Kalby. Now Yvonne a chemu, how will she a Kalby, how will call Kalby shop, or yes and better wig, or yeah down payment on Pesa Kalby ban to a standard or request a Kalby refunded down payment mano, a chaina or two kind, the hairstylist no disappointing to a Kalby or Kalby in the timano, but who so try and answer with you. I'm like, girl, you know if you paid or not. Madam, tell her that you
My hairstylist had disappointed me. So I texted Kalby and I'm like, oh, can I come and get my hair done? She said, yeah, sure, come. So I got there, got my hair done. She even did the hair for me herself. And then she said, oh, I don't remember if she took part payments or she didn't even take payments. I don't think she took any money from me. She was like, oh, you can tag me. And, you know, that's how
Relationship.
yes, kind of started.
But Yvonne Koso, actually, say, oh, but on no Phyllis Abia, Kalby upset because Abia one back Kalby new opening, no, and now say one advertising lip gloss and famano, but Obia can say opening, no, in the panny closer to my cute, and the panny relevant to a moment.
Apparently, she was expecting me to come for her opening. I don't know how true that is. I'm not going to dwell on what someone has said. So that's actually what the person is not relevant to any of us. It's like my cute's friend. So the person is not relevant to either of us. So I don't think I have to bring the person's name.
You did mention that.
And then Yvonne and Eba Predia to say, now Osusu say na Kalby intimidated by Djifah. And I'm like, okay, so you all saw what I saw.
But I said Djifah her facial expressions and
now, so pay attention to time and Yvonne Kasani Nana. What to move say ya Kalby see a homino, right? Once Uncle for no Makuma was no. I feel that Kalby was quick tempered. Kalby no to say Nakuma Behano. Once Uncle for na Makuma was no. But or meaning some because on Pesa Becasa. Usha Kalby the chest, focus on the chest, not on the focus on the chest. Usha Kalby the chest. Utu say no see home and then I'm say Kalby come down, let Yvonne finish. And Yvonne baby you know. And Waka so some no feeling because or share senior Kalby crassi G Adriana na Wesley Cassie Eddie share Jifa enumuno efri ni same this show no Kalby enuma. Now they say man again say hey ya den Kalby ya only Jifa you was semana.
The way that she took the food from Wesley feeding Jifa and all that seemed to me like intimidation because if my friend is or if someone I know is feeding another person, if I'm not the person's girlfriend, there's no way I will.
I want to Djifah Subabe Predia Tumu. But you know one thing I've deduced from this whole show that fine girls get away with a lot of things. Fine girls, pretty girls, smart girls, they get away with a lot of things because Djifah be Predia Tumu. So I don't cry, they don't can say, Kalby Wesley can say, Omu date you.
Me, I thought we were dating.
Yeah.
My first time meeting everybody, so I was like, hey,
I didn't
it's a
date
girl.
you.
But Kalby say Debbie, and yet Djifah and they intimidating and I say Bibi aside. I'm like, yes, I'm proud of you, but Kalby, I do okay, and it say it was rather on the ground, say not on expect say Yvonne, Ebeka sa some natural or no Kalby no.
People that I don't know, and then you say wife of the year. You know, I was kind of surprised. So I was like, you know, are you talking to me? And I'm like, mind your business. Can you just drop it? I kept saying it. I wasn't upset immediately. Even Wesley was asking me if I'm okay. I'm like, no, I'm cool. I'm chill. You understand? And then for you to say that Wesley was, you know, feeding Jifa, and then I took it. Mind you, I have traveled with Wesley like 3 times, and we are that kind of cool. Like, we are very, very cool. We are jovial, we are playful. You know, we do things like, if you're standing, you feel like, if you're standing from afar and you see us, you think like me and Wesley, we are dating. Do you understand? So, he feeding Jifa, my mind wasn't even there.
It's your own Kalby. One feeling intimidated by Djifah. I mean, onim Djifah or baby. It's not as if say, your friend is saying, onim Djifah, onim person Djifah existing. What I say, onim baby, ono what or feeling very, very good about himself. Into obi no betu ama ono Kalby no, I feel intimidated. Now me say, Kalby.
I wasn't intimidated because I've not seen Jifa before in my life. If not for that day, I don't even know her. I don't even know she exists, honestly. I don't even know her. I've not seen her before. So if you tell me she's intimidating me, I fucking love myself to the point where nobody can even intimidate me. Trust me, I love myself. Nobody can even tell me that, Kalby, you are not pretty and I'll accept. Even if I'm looking my lowest, I still feel like this is my best because nobody can give me the best that I need that I can give myself. So she wasn't intimidating me. And you can hear clearly that my cute was talking about one banku and tilapia, something like that. And then you said, I can cook for my cute. And then immediately she said that. And then you said, wife of the year. Mind you, wife of the year was a comment you sent to me under the post.
And I even got a wife of the year conversation by, and I'm like, Kalby, this happened in episode 1 of season 3. Kalby, we are the reunion. Now Kalby see the big obechiremu. It's Kalby chiremu na ana Djifah be reunion. And I told you, Seth, fine and pretty and fine, pretty and smart girls get away with a lot of things. Djifah be reunion or bisa Kalby say, and then a Kalby offended by wife of the year comments. Hello.
Then I captioned the video that
why
you
is it like a
captioned.
problem to say wife of the year? Like, what's like the problem with it? Even if you are wife of the
Because
year.
I remember
why are you taking
before
offense to
I
it?
texted.
And I can't be said, Djifah to me beside this, on you offended by wife of the year comments. No, name mom no, and because say on you interested in that conversation. What is it? On you interested in that conversation. Say Yvonne who be it is not her place to say it, and I agree with Kalby.
I'm not offended. I only wanted to change the topic because I wasn't interested.
But Yvonne Soba Beka say not on feeling say was said trigger Kalby. I'm like, listen, you are saying something and the person is on the receiving end. The person on the receiving end is saying this thing you are saying. I am not happy about it. Just stop. How difficult is this to understand? Stop. Are you Gossip 24? Just stop.
No, if you're going to talk
what
about
I
me
want.
texting you before
Why
I
weren't you
texted you to
interested in
say
the
wife
topic?
of the year, you had cooked a couple of times, and I texted you to say, hey, these days there you cook pound. So if I'd even said wife of the year and I've texted you before,
and I was glad that Kalby made it known to Yvonne. Say, listen, that is the point you are not getting
in your DMs and on the table, I'm saying wife of the year. I don't think it should trigger anything
that's the
for
point
you
you're
to-
not getting. I didn't get upset immediately.
And at that moment, Jifa tries to tell Kalby, say, Kalby, no, what kind story we did that? What I say, nah, we're explaining itself about 5 minutes ago. That was literally an intelligent way to try to shut someone up. Jifa, how? To our coach Kalby? No. It's not going to happen.
Honestly, I
She
feel like
said-
you explained yourself like
No.
5 minutes ago. My cute said something. You had an impression in your head.
I didn't have any
because
impression.
You did.
I did not.
From the second everyone was on the
My
table,
dear,
you
I am
already
not.
had
You
negative
know what?
energy.
You know what your problem is.
What?
You're not trying to understand the fact that
I tried
she is
to
wrong.
understand.
No, you
No,
know.
Yvonne did
Can I
prov-
talk, please?
Yvonne did
Can I
provoke.
talk? Can I
She
talk?
wa- no,
please?
you cannot.
Yes, I
You've
can.
spoken enough.
Because this whole thing doesn't concern you. Mind your fucking business.
And truly, Coach Kalby didn't let that slide. That was when the clash of the Titans happened. At the end there, it was Kalby versus Jifa. And listen, at this moment, I am Team Kalby.
I will.
Let me ask you something. Do I have your kidney? Do I have your lungs?
Why the fuck would I even-
Why the fuck do you hate me? I don't fucking hate you.
Hey, why
I
would I
don't
hate you?
have you in my head. Mind you, if you watch the episode from episode 1
if we are going to talk about who has who in their head,
Listen.
it was
I
you
don't
that
have-
it was
I
you
don't
that
have-
mentioned Jifa on your snap. So if we're going to talk about who has
I
who in their
mentioned-
head,
I mentioned who.
this will not make sense.
Yo,
Your
that
whole
was
snap
after.
so short.
That
Jifa
was
this, Jifa
after.
that, Jifa this,
That
Jifa
was
that.
after
So
I
don't
watched
say
it.
those.
I
So
didn't
don't
know
ask
you
her if she
were
wants
either.
your
Why would you
kidney.
now go on whatever, I don't know if it's tennis or whatever, when they said who wants to talk about Kalby? Who wants to
Because
talk about
who really
you?
wants to talk
Listen,
about
I
first
you?
of
will not
all-
even think of you a
first of all-
second in my
first
head.
of all, let me
Don't belittle me and don't see
I don't
that
have to get to your
nobody is
level. You're
supposed
from
to
a
talk about
fucking
me.
ghetto.
Of
I'm not
course.
from your
I
area,
know
so I
I'm
don't
from
have
the
to
ghetto.
stoop
Do you
to
know
your
where I grew
level.
up? Do you know
I
where
don't
I grew
care
up?
where the fuck you grew up, and I'm
I am
glad I
fucking
didn't grow up
ghetto.
in there.
I will be ghetto
That
till I
gap in
die
your teeth is
because
gonna
I'm
go
going to look out for
10 times
myself.
further.
Girl, get the
Look out
fuck
for
out.
who?
Because Kalby beside Jifa say, I don't know Jifa kidney and then the firing started. What's in Jifa the man? And listen, I told you that pretty, fine, and smart girls get away with a lot of things because Jifa the man Kalby and waka kwa BBO and I said we breach ho and I said a Jenna that was saying no and came over be and I a ghetto girl. You know a lot of things. I just think up me I'm here bukuya. I wouldn't have gotten away with it, but Jifa got away with all these things. And Kalby was just on the end, making herself feel good. Says she doesn't care. It was her money and a day, a baby, omoka baby that dear crowd. Kalby Jima, you know.
Bleachy.
Of course.
I am
You're happy with
bleaching.
yourself, but you're bleaching.
Of course, I will
Everything
bleach
about
till
you
I
is
die.
fake. Your personality,
You like
your hair,
it?
your wig, every
Of course.
single fucking thing. Your
Of course.
BBL, and
Yes.
nothing is good.
That is why you're wearing a foam, girl. Go get
I'm
a
not
BBL.
even wearing a foam. There's
The
a fucking.
fuck?
Have you seen
Keep
how
quiet.
tight
You're
this is? I
talking
can't
too
even
much.
sit properly. At least I'm talking better than you.
Remove the foam. Let's see. Yes, I
Finish.
got the money. I did the BBL. You are wearing a
You got the
fucking
money.
foam.
You got the money from who?
Fuck you,
from
bitch.
Who? From who? Which nigga?
I don't.
The
which
baby
nigga?
mama that you're sleeping with now.
Yes.
Because there's so much about
Of
you.
course, I will sleep with whoever I want to sleep with.
I'm glad you're owning it.
Of course, bitch.
At least you're owning it.
Yes,
Well done.
exactly.
Wait, so let me
Yes.
understand something. I remember you guys.
But you know one thing that I fact checked throughout this whole exchange? It was the commenter. Now, Yvonne Ebemu said, oh, defend Kalby about the Kalby kind of timer or more call rage room. Look, I saw more call rage room sitting be in episode 2, right? Kalby kind say, on Tias say Jifa, Eko ya Jifa kind say, oh no Kalby no, on getting another job.
Yeah, because we were speaking.
Because
Her
I was
thing is,
not
you
there
see
when
her
they were
problem.
talking about it.
You have a
she
very
met, you
big
know,
fat problem. Because
my
the problem
dear, my
is,
dear.
if I'm sitting with my friends
You met
and
with
you
Coco
have done
Trey,
something to me,
you, Coco Trey,
when I
and
tell
then
my friends,
this girl, they met
I don't give
together,
a
and I
fuck
wasn't
about
there.
you.
No, you were not there.
I am telling my
The three
friends
of
what I
them.
want to tell
Time
them.
now can say me a bush, no. Do you understand? The three of them, and then you were saying that my followers are fake followers, and then you said I should look for a different job. That blah 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 blah.
No,
blah,
we
blah.
were
So
speaking
you already
about-
said you. There's
No.
something you already said that I was also jumping on.
Yvonne Bemu ebe kae say oh Kalby nim comprehension na Kalby anti asem ni.
Makes a lot of conversations, like
Makes-
because if you watch the episode 2, it wasn't.
Me
She
saying that-
mentioned that getting another job because on the table I said
Yeah.
oh, she's a hairstylist,
And
and then
then-
she
and
was
then
thinking
Jifa
that
did say-
maybe
she
her hair wasn't looking
Yes,
nice.
because
That's
I
why I
literally
was
thought
saying.
my hair was bad.
Do you understand comprehension?
So I had to rewind to episode 2 to catch what Djifah said. And listen, Djifah said those words.
She has like a salon, and I should look into it or whatever. So we both.
said she thought her hair
Yeah, I thought my hair looked bad. I was like, what did
What
I-
you
did I-
mean?
And then I look at her hair. I'm like, that's not much better either. So like, what the hell is going on?
No, she's a hairstylist and a
Well,
makeup artist.
she needs to find a new job. That hairstylist is not styling.
Right after say Yvonne catch Djifah say Kalby a hairstylist. Djifah says to those words and also or stand your business. She said what she said. And she got away with it because she's fine, pretty, smart lady. You understand? If it had been Kalby, she wouldn't have gotten away with that. I am Team Kalby.
I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said.
And so on those grounds, no, not to say Coach Kalby also calling out Jifa said Jifa you fake. And listen, for that one, Kalby was right? Because some moments, in the reunion, Yvonne was trying to defend Jifa. And Jifa and Yvonne were making it seem like Kalby now gets the context wrong. Meanwhile, Kalby got the context right. And I was disappointed in the production team. Said, always show that video because that video would have shown everyone watching the reunion. But you won't miss it on Gossip 24, right? And that's why I'm interested in GH Queens. You won't miss it on Gossip 24. So it was right for Kalby to call Jifa, say, Jifa, you fake.
We are very cool.
had no issue with her.
You just remove me from Snapchat, Instagram, block yourself
Because
you
of
know
what
you're
you
fucking
said.
fake.
No, because
Now bear in mind, say, Jifa and Kalby, it appears that they had some good spells together. What is they had a lot of fun. Oma recorded songs scratch together. But Jifa Cha, the amount won't follow Kalby. I was snap so. I post to be on who here. I was Kalby. Snapchat so. And I'm thinking, so, okay, what were the posts about? Now, Yvonne, and they keep receipts. It's Yvonne, there was screenshots of the said post. I said, Jifa Cha, on Kai post here. So let's read the post and get the context of every single poster. Now, Yvonne, bringing it up, so we screenshots of no. The first post, Yvonne, Eddie, who screenshots, I say, Obi text say Kalby. Say, it is giving hate or Snapchat so. And now, Kalby I responded to some message na nipa send you was Snapchat no. Say, you are saying Jifa is your friend when she is also saying she knows you on social media, which in this case no, in nipa na Kalby referred to no, Yvonne. So this message is directed at Yvonne. It's a message to Yvonne. So what say Jifa were down for? But Jifa also say on social media so. Do people really understand friendship? Now, on no Kalby no on try to be fit in or penny space so much. Now, Uncle bit says say why me here. na ono akasa na dafo Uche Montana and na afa so Diadem. Three ladies are omu keeping ono Kalby no on her toes just so she can get to where she wants to be. No kwa around and kwa ye unnecessary things. Kalby na munim na about 4 years ago no. Why abode foforo, why nipa foforo. Into obi an changing narrative no, now we go through growth. How is this related to Djifah in any way? I don't see this post say a shot at Djifah. It's rather a shot at Yvonne. How is this a shot at Djifah? Unless me na menti brofo. It is not a shot at Djifah. This is a shot at Yvonne with Kalby trying to make herself feel better. Say, oh, nkofo be cry to say one year. What you say? I tell me I say. Na maka say oh, nkofo be cry to say Misha kwam ye plus. Oh, bra not asamwa bedu. Oh, where bra Magraheb. What is I say bra headless and bra sheldon. Omuna me looking up to. Omuna me ni omudin komo. You get it? That's to make me feel better. Come on, this is not a shot at Djifah. Now another screenshot. Yvonne show here. Any Yvonne has to show this screenshot. There's a Djifah on your team. Did Djifah want to know follow Kalby no. Now, from this screenshot, in the panel, a text Kalby saying, they have not seen your works because of one champagne. You are saying someone's makeup is not eating. Remember, she was hyping you. She was hyping you up and recommending you to because she knows you are the goat. So this person was also talking about Yvonne. Somebody was a son. From say all hype Kalby to say somebody all bash Kalby and also already Kalby in Juma. What I say? And Yvonne a reply and a Kalby a reply to Nipawe message said for the fact that she said when Jifa walked in LOL. Until again, Kalby responded to the narrative by Yvonne a created said Jifa intimidating. And a Kalby say for the fact or say Emra Jifa a walking, and that's a narrative I also had. And I can't be said for the factor or can say Emra Jifa walking in. LOL. Oh, who Jifa the crowd? Like I have never seen a girl before. I don't know her. I don't even do TikTok. You barely find me on any social media but Snapchat and sometimes IG. And talking about fake followers, it was Yvonne Nekan say Kalby followers your bots. Girl. You have all this in your mind and still say you are playing when I don't even have you in mind for a second. What are you impacting into these young girls? Their tongue and skirts. And this was also a shot directed at Yvonne. But then you know what? Emma Yvonne already her messages when you know or see or catch Jifa say Kalby air 2 shots at Jifa. And all to be so a money on Yvonne. But this screenshot clearly shows these shots were directed at Yvonne.
The thong and the skirt. So you were catching and I was catching because you don't wear a thong.
Me, I'm not even. I didn't even read
it's
the thing.
Unfortunate that you
I don't like my name being mentioned. I
but the Djifah that I was saying, it
was unfortunate.
No, because the thing is, we all know each other.
A comment that somebody else made.
Yeah.
And now, guess what happened? All of a sudden, Crony now switch to Kalby. Say, Coach Kalby, I want it team. So no, after almost some influencers and musicians. It's no go for Monty be that.
So she's entitled to talk
to her opinion.
I don't have a problem. Me too, I have an opinion, and that is my Snapchat, and I can say anything.
And I understand.
Exactly.
But this was all after the show.
It was after
so now
the show.
So now you're going back.
And
that's my issue.
Most of the scenes that were shown, I wasn't there, so it was kind of new to me.
It was new to everybody.
And all the things you said too. You said
together.
you're the only one that has a business. Everyone here is influencer in music.
We don't
do
have
you know what the
businesses.
fuck people do behind their back?
That is not what.
That is what the hell.
That is not.
Don't say it.
That is not what we're. That is not what we're
No, but
talking
my
about.
thing is, if
You are saying that
my thing is,
I don't know about you. Oh, and I don't have the
But
time.
you did say that you're a businesswoman and everybody else is influencers and musicians.
we are not businesswomen.
Where's that from?
Nobody is working. They are all influencers and musicians. I don't categorize myself in that, field. I'm a businesswoman. So I think like a businesswoman.
I have a
You
guest.
don't-
I
I did-
from
I did
property.
see
that
that.
No one needs to
I
do
did
guys
see
were
my
that.
introducing
business.
yourselves as influencers. And then I only know musician.
It was at your event. It was at your event.
She did it like confessionals and stuff like that.
Because we don't need to put it out there.
No, but whether or not somebody has a blog catching, being an artist is a job.
It's a business.
Being an influencer is a job. If being an influencer is
the way
not a
you were
job,
saying it was
you
very
wouldn't
shady.
need
That's-
influencers.
yeah,
The way
the whole
you said
problem.
it was
The
very
whole
shady.
problem
It
was
was
the
very
way you said it.
condescending.
I think
Yeah,
it's like
it was
on the
very
business.
condescending.
And what are we influencers? What are you trying to say?
I don't have a
It was
problem
very
Because
condescending
you
in a
still
way
want
where
us to
it's like,
patronize your stuff. You want
Yeah,
to give
where
these
it's like-
influencers your stuff to put on your platform.
And you know, Cookie and a baimu and say Cookie castle. Oh, yeah, sure, say. Ebi a Kalby no sometimes so get hyper and no can send me.
When Kalby passed that comment, I wanted to assume for Kalby that, oh, maybe because in that moment she was pissed off and then, she was just expressing herself. So maybe, she just said it because she was angry. Like, I mean, okay, cool. When you're mad, you say things that you don't mean sometimes. But right now, it seems like you don't even, like, you're standing on business with what you said. It's like you don't care that what you said is offensive to us, because clearly you did indicate that all of us are not doing anything. Like, you are the only one that is doing something. You're a business.
So are you saying
I just say, and I think the Cookie was right, because I feel say, listen, Kalby is a quick-tempered person. I be a way, and a man or kick answer no, right? But if you sit down and you pay attention to everything, you will see she's the villain she never was. Trust me.
telling me influencing, you're not doing anything?
That's what you
It's the
meant.
way you made it look like.
That is how you people are taking it.
No,
That is how
Kalby,
you
no.
people are taking
No,
it.
it's how you said it. It's how you said it. It's how you said it. Yeah. It's how you said
Then
it.
it's a business for you.
It's how you.
And again, Kalby made herself the villain. And Cookie tries to be Bailey, no.
You have a lot to say. So you're probably already triggered. But don't take everything as an attack. I'm genuinely not even trying to attack you.
Na Kalby a bim abe interjecte any asem no aba beka say she spoke for herself. Ade o kan no no kan ye e mo bi anka say I'm like Jesus Christ. Kalby, you make this job very difficult. Kalby, you are making the job difficult.
And I'm saying I'm talking for myself. That's it.
Kalby, we
If
all
you tell
we
me
all
you have
speak for
something else to do
ourselves.
aside your music
We don't
career,
have to come
your
and try to
influence-
shade.
Of course, so I'm talking for myself.
But
That's
Kalby,
it.
Kalby, wait.
speaking
But
and trying to
Kalby,
downplay us.
wait.
That's the problem.
Kalby,
It became Kalby versus SEFA. So for the reunion, no, we've had Kalby versus My Cute on one side, Kalby versus Yvonne, Kalby versus Djifah on the big side, and now we're having Kalby versus SEFA. Which I didn't expect to happen because I saw them in episode 2. What I say, time when we had the whole painting and sipping, near the end they were looking good together. But Kalby said, Dabi. SEFA, Adane na no, ono Kalby ne catch SEFA say, the Emma oni Yvonne Adrian Peno, about cooking. And as SEFA so Adane na no say about gown. Then you know when they say SEFA you fake, SEFA you fake. SEFA tries to be acting mature and I'm like, Kalby, calm down.
All of those things. Then after you go and say a different thing, it's so confusing.
That is who you are.
To
My
even
dear, you're also
understand.
fake. You know why?
Tell me, babe.
Because
Tell me.
when we went to Aura, when you asked me about this whole thing,
Yes.
I told you in the face, I told you it wasn't about whatever, it was about the cooking video. When we went to Efeodo's retreat, I also told you it's about the cooking video.
Did you
went
say
to
it's
her
about
house,
the cooking video?
please
You
let me
said it
talk.
was about. You said it was about a dress, Kalby. You said it was about.
I
a
didn't say it was
dress.
about a dress.
Kalby,
Then you go to
Let
the
her land.
house,
Let her
and
land.
then you
Let her
go and
speak.
say, I'm a
Let her
liar.
speak.
I
She
told
let you
the
speak.
truth.
She let you
You
speak.
cannot speak for yourself.
Kalby, she let you speak.
You're not doing what you said.
Kalby,
Now
you let her
you are
speak.
making
Let
it.
her
You are
speak.
upset
Speak.
because you
wait,
say
Zephyr.
something.
No,
You
wait.
say something. The next
Yes,
thing you
yes,
go
wait.
to
Kalby,
the
let her speak.
confessional room and go and say all
Wait, listen. Now everybody here understands why.
maturity is.
Kalby, let
You
her
always
speak.
want to act mature. Do you know what mature is? Do you know what maturity really is? You don't talk here and then talk here and then talk here. You don't do that. You rather try to bring everybody together. If you don't understand anything, you try to get to understand. Don't try to make it. Don't wrap people in love.
Kalby, I think
like
like-
you want to now spill everything out. Because from what I'm watching, you were the one spilling, and you like, oh, we are matured, and they now spill something. Oh, we are matured, and they spill something. That is not how you real people do.
But at that moment, SEFA say, on your fake. Because asema Kalby catch no. Na Kalby say dey be. Asema me catch say. Asema me catch no. What ko Yvonne fe na Yvonne so aka bibia chewa. Who wait na Yvonne fe aka say make Kalby dey be control.
You have to tell me what I said about him.
Don't do that.
Don't tell me I'm fake.
Don't do that.
Don't even tell me that, because you won't tell me that you went to Yvonne's house and then she said something and then all of a sudden, at least even if you're my friend and Yvonne is saying something else, why would you even say, oh, then Kalby lied? At least, okay, fine, you've heard it. You didn't even tell me she was a liar, but you went to sit somewhere and say she was a liar, and you are calling me, you are.
Now Yvonne dey want me and the can't say Yvonne so control. That means I was SEFA no fake. What because I SEFA see dey be. Yvonne show the receipt. Na Kalby see on also show cookie receipt.
She came with receipts. She came with receipts. She came with receipts. She came with receipts. Kalby, when we met at Aura, did you give me receipts? You didn't give me any form of
Kalby, do you have receipts?
No, let me talk. Let me
Kalby, do
talk.
you have
If you are
receipts?
not talking, let me talk.
Kalby, receipt na show cookie no here. Na your money and go and say money money coach and now I'm setting for sir. Ade. Get to the tail end of reunion part 1 no. And as if Baba say, oh no, one is a Kalby mom na fake. Because Kalby never be bibi di ache we ne. Na okọ behind the scenes no. Any ade na no akoka asefofo e dey afa nipa no. Na Kalby say Jifa. Jifa no why bi. Na me say SEFA we dey. Me who say Kalby aye bibi asa.
I'm not done talking. That's that is what
Always wrapping people in love
pisses
before
me
you
off.
come
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because anytime I want to talk, everybody is like, oh, like everybody's talking about like
Over you. Yeah.
I want to talk. Do you
Yeah.
understand? Let me talk
Make
because
your point.
I cannot express myself. Do you understand?
No one is
I
gonna
think
talk,
Kalby,
right?
I've never told Kalby to her face that she's fake, but I'm going to tell you that you are fake, and I stand
And I
on
accept
it
it.
because
Thank you.
after,
Let her finish
because
speaking.
after I watched the whole episode, do you understand? You laugh with somebody and go and say a different thing on this one. I'm not talking even about me. I never said you said something bad about me, but I'm watching the episode. We all saw what you did there.
What did I do?
Let me finish.
Na SEFA see o dey say no kwa na chese ye hu ye kwa no. Say kenye production team na nkonko shia Kalby. I mean say SEFA. That means that Kalby can yamba. Ye hu unka team Kalby hu bio. You see ye hu SEFA uju colors.
Please, let me finish. We also what you did there. We met at Aura and you told me about a dress. To be very honest, I don't know if this is going to go on air or not. But if not for production telling me to go and meet Kalby, I don't even think I give a fuck.
And you sit on the confession and say, oh, you are my friend.
Let me finish.
Let her talk.
Let me
We let you
finish.
speak. Kalby, we let Kalby.
Let me finish.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break.
No, don't go and take
You
any
and I would have done.
Let's let her finish making her point.
and then we can take.
Let's
It's true. Say the SEFA can ye. I just said the Kalby can say SEFA is fake. I no clear. You know, I no clear. Listen, enough of the part 1. Drop the part 2 and let's see.